Well, I guess we gotta start then, if we're gonna get a massive raid from Milky. How's it going, chat? Welcome to another stream. Welcome, raiders. Pow, as we do. Thank you for the raid, Milky. Let's see. Today it's a Monday. It is Monday, February 15th of 2021, and we're here for another stream. Let me say hi to everyone who is here, because Listen for Melky, thank you for the resub at 8 months. Thank you for your continued support. It's always good to see you. But yeah, let me say hi to everyone because we got a lot more people here today because of raid. Just 0 to 100 right off the bat. Hey, what's up, Beldothis and Rollers? Good to see you both. And James Boyan, Melky with the raid, Panic and Colonel. You should meet Recursive Colonel Panic. I think you two would get along. Definite Optimist, thank you for the resub at 5 months. Appreciate your continued support. What a great community indeed. Good to see you, Definite Optimist. Jugback is here. How's it going? Kira Reyes, good to see you. And yeah, we would indeed. Hey, what's up, Partheno? Hello. So for those of you raiding that somehow have not been here before, because Milky raids all the time. My name is Anthony. I primarily work on Python and open source stuff and code quality. And Panic and Colonel, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. I maintain a lot of important Python open source stuff. So if you've heard of, I don't know. Oh, my camera's crooked again. Dang it. I would say it's earthquakes, but it's definitely due to the construction. Which basically triggers earthquakes. But I maintain a few things you might have heard of: Flakegate, pre-commit, PyTest, Talks, PyFlakes, etc. A bunch of related things. Saturday, Sunday, auto update day, Tuesday, Wednesday. You're right, me on the server. That is exactly what happens. Bash Bunny says, "What just happened?" We got a raid from Melky Dev. A bunch of people came to the channel. And now they're here to watch me look at the auto update. So I already peeked. I already know what happened today. There's some problems that we have to fix, and I don't know what they are, so we're going to be looking into them. I did change some stuff right before the auto update run, which maybe wasn't the best choice. But let's take a look at that. So to look at that, we need to look at SQS. Simple Q. There we go. SQS, and you'll notice that we have some stuff in both of these dead letter queues. I haven't seen this queue dead letter in a really long time. So this is the bigger problem. I care less about the auto update. If it doesn't run, whatever, it's not a big deal. But this one means that there's something wrong with the core CI workflow. So we're gonna look at that today. We are also gonna look at the auto scaling. I don't know what happened with that. We can look at that real quickly. Actually, let's look at the easy stuff first, which is just how these two queues fared. The auto update queue is the normal one that just, you know, we get our shark fin spike. Melky Dev says am cheese. Ooh, I mean cheese is good. Let's see, if we look at 3 hours, holy shit. That's way more than last time. Maybe that's why we had some trouble. So the last time we ran this, it enqueued 700 items. Today we enqueued 1,500 items. So something has gotten a lot more popular, and perhaps that is why we have found some new bugs. But yeah, it looks like, oddly enough, it's still completed in about the same amount of time, so I'm not sure. It was like 10 minutes longer than usual. But oh my goodness, lots of things enqueued there. This looks fine though. I'm surprised how flat this line is right here. This should always be 1. I don't know why, or this should always, I don't know. But anyway, this graph looks fine. There was some auto update failures, so we will look at those. They might just be like background noise, but we'll see what happened there. It's also possible that somebody shut off their installation partway through the run, which possible. I don't really know. We'll take a look at that and see what happened there. But let's look at the run queue. should see a similar spike. So it starts at 1620 and went to 1711. This actually looks really good. This looks like we probably scaled up here. This is where we should have hit scale up. It might have actually scaled down in the middle too. Well, we'll look at that. But this actually looks really good. This looks like it handled the load really well. Although we saw those things in dead letters, so something went bad. And we'll find out what went poorly. I wonder if it's like a YAML bug. We'll see. Oh, I know what it is. I 100% know what it's gonna be. Yeah, I know what it's gonna be. Oh, it's a dumb mistake. Yeah. Okay, so my prediction. We'll see if I'm right. My prediction is there's an old form of pre-commit configuration. So normally you make a pre-commit config that looks like this. Repos, repo, I don't know, GitHub, oops. GitHub.com/pre-commit hooks. This is just my prediction. I don't know if it's gonna be right. 3.4.0 hooks, ID, trailing, white space. So this is what a normal pre-commit config looks like. Something like this. Don't worry about this cutoff. You just are missing KS on the end here. But there was an old form of the configuration where you didn't need a top level map. So that's my guess at what's working here. We'll see if I'm right. Hey, what's up, Chivalaka? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Yeah, that's my prediction. We'll see if I'm right. But yeah. Did it scale up? Let's see if it scaled up. That's the other thing to look at. My guess is it did because we did see that go over 10, which is the scale up condition. Let's see. Easy to auto scaling groups. We have 2 instances right now, so it is definitely scaled down. Hooks.yaml greater than pre-commit hooks.yaml don't at me. Man, that's some old school configuration change there. Old office. Yeah, I did kind of like the hooks.yaml name. The problem is it made it really hard for other people to adopt it because they're like, I don't want this stupid thing in here. Oh, we got 2 scale up events. We had a scale up event last night where it went to 3 units temporarily. Huh. Actually, I want to go back. Oh, dang it. Where is the monitoring? There we go. 12 hours, so it should have gone from 1820 onwards. Wait. Oh no, it's 1620. 1620 UTC. So it looks like it scaled up to 3 instances, and then down to 2, and then up to 3, and then down to 2. And this was in service for how long? 5 minutes? I mean, that seems fine. A little bit wasteful. But it did scale up, I guess. In before coin miners and dead letter queue? I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it's that configuration problem. But yeah, let's clone a repo or let's look at the dead letter queue and see what we've got there. We're gonna look at the run queue first because that one's more important. How am I gonna do this? They're all from this morning too. Interesting. Hey, send and receive messages. This is probably the configuration change that I made a few days ago. Pull. We'll just look at one of these. Avenger Penguin. You are the chosen one. GitHub.com. This. What does your pre-commit config look like? You don't even have one. Well, that's definitely a problem. What? Oops, I didn't mean to. Let's see. Install ID. Let us look at this install. I wonder if they deleted it partway through the run. I wonder if, no, they definitely have all these repositories enabled. Oh, very weird. But if it's crashing on a missing config, that is a problem. It shouldn't do that. It should step error instead of crashing. So let's see what happens here when we run this repository. Runner, get pulled, make sure we're up to date. Yeah, this is almost certainly okay. So missing config is a different problem. Pre-commit.ci dot. Oh no, that's not what it's called anymore. Runner dot run temp wait. Oh, image. Runner image latest. Yep, that would do it. That would do it. Huh. This should have been step error. Let's see, runner. Load. Oh, god damn it. I forgot to set the exception type here. Whoopsies. So there's gonna be two problems here. There's also the configuration normalization too. Shit. Okay, so let's fix one of the problems. Pre-commit, no. Big V dot load from file name. Module not found. Double under path attribute not found in config V. Oh, pydoc. We want exe underscore TP. Exe TP equals step error. Let's actually, before we do that, let's make a test. Yeah, let's make a test. Test slash run test load CI config. Oh, we don't have that anywhere. We do have CI config though. Why do we have that? Oh. See. From runner.run import load CI config. And then test load CI config missing tempter. With pytest.raises step error as exception info. Load CI config. Stir tempter. So this test should be failing. Yes. Okay. Load CI config. And this should be exception type equals step error. Okay. Neat. Well, that fixes that problem. Hey, what's up, Exonity? Hello, hello. Good to see you. With that whiskey glass there. Hey, what's up, Kore Ustundog? Hello, hello. Catherine, good to see you as well. Black Hole Quadruple X. Wow, Quadruple X. That's way more than Triple X. Baldatha says, Anthong, do you still have the tofu? So there was a storm up in Tahoe, and Juice decided that she didn't want to get stuck in a storm in Tahoe, so she came home a little early, so I don't have tofu anymore, which is sad. Hey, what's up, Sunlight Daddy? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, Anthonk. Isn't Anthonk good? there's Anthonk and Anthbonk, which I think are both pretty funny. Okay, so we actually just care about the stringing of that exception. Okay. Insert stir accept info value equals it's actually a SPNF string, unfortunately. Enter slash dot pre-commit config.yaml does not exist. Can we do this? It does. Perfect. Dude, okay, so that fixes one of the problems. Fix configuration does not exist. Let's see, fix runner crash when configuration does not exist. Okay. Okay, so that's one of the problems. Another problem is when the file is the old list format instead of the new map format. Hey, what's up, NoSQL Know-How? Hello, hello. Good to see you. The end server says, what's this weird issue with a breakpoint at the end of a context manager? It always ends up somewhere in enter and I can't quit PDB. Yeah, so this is a constant bug that I'd love to fix in Python. We might actually look at fixing this someday. So if you call this function, oh, that time it actually worked. So inconsistent. Is it this? Is it if it's in an if statement? I don't know, but there's a problem with breakpoint where it will put the breakpoint at the next line, or it'll put the next execution at the next line, which is not what you want. You want it to be like here so you can look at where you're at, and so it's like off by one, and it's really bad for context managers. Juicebox Hero has resubscribed 10 months in a row and 10 total. Thank you for continued support, Juice. Hello, hello. How's Tofu doing? You just had to complain it's already fixed. No, it's definitely not fixed. We can show the version with the context manager. That one I know is definitely broken. Import context lib, the context manager. CTX, print before, yield, print after. And then if we do with CTX, breakpoint. Yeah, so you can see now we're in this exit function here. So the context manager has already started to tear itself down, which is not what we want. We want to be here. We want to be at this breakpoint before it starts tearing down. So yeah, there's the bug. You taught her a new command. Oh man, what is her new command? Is it stop barking at nothing? When I say tunnel, she gets behind me and goes through my legs like a tunnel. If your legs aren't spread, she borks. Alright, I'm 2 years old apparently. Okay, so that's one of the problems. The other problem is the old list format. Test slash run test load CI config old list format. Tempter.join pre-commit config.yaml. Yeah, I know I deserve that one. She's a child. Aha, you missed bunking me with a typo, Juice. Get wrecked. Yeah, what's up, Face Taco? Hello, hello. Welcome. Okay. 1, 2, 3 repo. Rev 3 to 4 to 0. Looks. ID trailing white space. So this should also cause an error. It probably crashed. Probably crashed in the same way before. Assert load CI config. Temperature is equal to CI config. Skip equals nothing, and submodules equals true. So right now it probably crashes. Yes. Okay. So, how did I do this in pre-commit? Client lim. Yeah, here we go. There's a warning here. Billiam, thank you for the resub with Prime at 5 months. Appreciate your continued support. Good evening to you as well. I guess it's like afternoon for me, but same sort of deal. Phase Taco says, what are you working on? We're working on fixing some bad bugs. Some mistakes I made while implementing a recent feature. But yeah. Juice says, my sister sent me 4 dozen tamales. They are so good. Should I bring you some cheese ones today? I love cheese. I love tamales. And I love cheese tamales. Bring them. Bring them. I guess there aren't many tamales that aren't just cheese, although I've had some mushroom tamales. Oh, so good. And some vegetable ones, I guess, as well. So I'm not going to issue this warning. We'll basically do this same sort of check here. Load normalize legacy config. Little dict. YAML load. This, and then load strategy equals YAML load. Hey, what's up? Joker's Ghost, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you are doing well. Oh, fuck. This is old code. I need to implement that thing still. Paste this. I don't know why I'm bothering to fix it. Because the hooks will do it for me. Okay, so let's try that now. Differing attributes submodule. Oh, it should be submodules with false. Duh. False. Nice. Support loading legacy pre-commit config CI config. Whoops. Okay, so we will deploy that now. Why'd you remove the warning message? So the warning message will show up somewhere else. So fuck. Let me find my runs, I guess. So the warning message will show up. It's like, why didn't the rest of the page load? That was weird. The warning messages will show up in here. They will also show up in here. So there's no reason to put them up at the other one as well. So no one would see it. No one would see it. They're cheese and black bean. Oh, that sounds even better. Matt says, funny thing I thought about is that Juice used to call you Antoine until I started calling you Antoine as well. I see. Just Google tamales. They look tasty. Is the texture like a chipotle thingy? Like a burrito? Kind of like a burrito? I don't know. They're like the Hispanic form of... God, like every culture seems to have their idea of like a tamale, like Like fuck, what do you call 'em? They're like potato pockets. They're Polish. Fuck, why can't I think of the word? They're delicious. Mouth is watering just thinking about them. What are they called? What are the pierogies? Oh my god, pierogies. And then yeah, it's pierogies. And then Chinese cuisine kind of has like two forms of these. There's like I mean dumplings. There's dumplings. There's fried dumplings. What are they called? And then I only know the I only know the bad translation. The bad translation is pocket for them. But they're like very, very large fried dumplings. Oh, they're so good. And then there's tamales. What's the German one called? The German version of them too. Oh, Jugmax got the German version. There we go. But anyway, yeah, there's fried, yummy, good stuff, I guess. But yeah, that's why I removed the error message. What project is this? This is pre-commit.ci. So if you do bang today, you can learn more about what I'm working on in Phase. I'm gonna start calling him Anthbonk. Anthbonk is pretty good. Pierogi, yes, Marsma, thank you. Pierogi, so good. Mine's a good handmade burrito, not Chipotle type one. But a real handheld one. My very close second is a tamale. I see. Egg rolls? Yeah, egg rolls is also similar as well. Tamales are steamed, not fried. Ah, corn-based texture. Oh, I like corn burritos too, and corn tacos. Hey, what's up, Noob404? Hello. We should definitely have tamales in the next 12-hour stream. I don't know where to get them around here, though. Hey, what's up, Chups the Max? Good to see you again. Welcome back. Bang yesterday's tomorrow. This that's Kyoto, right? I'm thinking of Chutza, which is close but different. Anyway, my Chinese is terrible, so I'm probably pronouncing it wrong. But anyway, that fixes those two bugs. Let us we can reflush the queue because I have a special helpful for that. But we gotta deploy first. Scripts.build AMI and scripts.deploy git rev parse, and that'll deploy it to development scripts. That's the one. Hey, what's up, Rambane TR? Hello. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Oh, Christ. So anyway, GitLab made this feature called merge trains, and I was like, I'm uncomfortable with this name. Do you know what running a train is? And then somebody threw the code of conduct at me. And I was like, there's a certain amount of irony to mentioning a code of conduct in response to me pointing out that a feature is poorly named. Trolling, insulting, derogatory comments, and or personal or political text. I don't know why this guy felt the need to respond 2 months later. Cool. Please rename the poorly named feature. Thanks. What a guy. But anyway, we'll let this deploy. Let's look at the auto update failures. This whole thread is so fucked up, right? like, like, all right, guy. Like, it just blows my fucking mind that somehow it made through. Well, I know how it made it through because GitLab doesn't really have. I mean, they have some product managers, but they're not really like, you know. But it's mostly developer turned product managers or just pure developers. So I'm just like thoroughly surprised that a feature named Train and a button that says Run Train got through got through any amount of feature review. Um, but yeah. But it doesn't surprise me because GitLab is like fucking shit. So I don't know what you're saying, Senna, but please speak in English. I see the word penis, so it can't be good. It can't be good. So I'm just gonna time you out, and you can think about what you've done. This might call entertaining. Should we bonk him for thinking about it that way? I mean, look, some people don't know that's a sexual reference and say it in meaning without realizing it means something sexual. That's even fucking weirder, right? Oh. But yeah, pretty yikes either way, any way you look at it, because like, ugh. Oh wait, that was you. It happened once. I thought it meant we will all take turns working on something. I mean, isn't that what it means? That's exactly what it means. Said Juicebox Hero, the current hype train conductor. Yeah, it makes me a little uncomfortable on Twitch too. Lots red in that console. Is that normal when it builds? Yeah, so this is anything that goes to standard error becomes red. I don't know why. It's just the way it goes. Where's the little thing here? Usually it says at the top output will be in this color. Yeah. This is standard out. This is something that's explicitly colored, and this is standard error. Standard error will be red, which is normal. I wonder if there's a way to change the color. Let's see. Packer change standard error color. Oops. Packer. Nope, not Packer. Maybe there's no way to do it. Huh. Oh well, I don't really care. But anyway, that's Packer doing that. So the white is actually yellow, if I remember correctly. And green is uncolored, and red is standard error. Please speak in English in chat, otherwise, I mean, I will translate your message, but yeah, you will get timed out as well for that. Goodbye. But yeah, the red's normal. You forgot to add sir to your sentence? Ugh. That is good. Is that an error message in the build process? This isn't error. This is just standard error. So there are two streams. If you do explain standard in, standard out, standard error, I have a video which talks about this. It's actually one of my most popular videos, oddly enough. Probably because it just barely checks the boxes on Google's you know, search algorithm. But there are three streams. There's input, which is standard in, and then there's output, which is standard out, and then there's output 2, which is standard error. And this is output 2. Often a script will put like warning messages and other stuff in the beginning of it. The plus here is because it's a shell script with set-x, so that's why it's there. Which is that what xtrace? Is that the long form of it? Man bash xtrace. Yes, it is xtrace indeed. It is exactly xtrace. When I got anything in red, my projects just don't work. I see. On Windows, standard error, presence of standard error can cause problems like that. Like I think some things filter standard error and make it always an error. Hey, what's up, Leonard SH? How are you doing? I'm doing well. We're fixing some bugs in pre-commit.ci that I broke with the most recent release, so my bad. I mean, 60 failed rounds out of 1,000 is not a big deal, and most of them were things that didn't have a pre-commit config to begin with, so I'm kind of okay with that. Hey, what's up, Shazrobot? Hello, hello. Oh, we could look at the other failures that happened in this one. Why these 9 things are here. Let's see. What is pre-commit.ci? If you do bang today, you can click through the link. It is a CI system that I wrote built around pre-commit. Did you write tests for the broken features? I did indeed, Marsma. We wrote 2 tests. So this is the test for the first one, which is file not found. It should have raised step error, but it didn't raise step error, and so now it does. So that is fixed. And for a list-based config, the old legacy configuration, it should still produce a CI config, and it used to be raising an error here. So fixed both of those things and wrote tests for them. Noob44 says xtrace does print a standard error. Why do I think it prints a standard error? Yep, prints a standard error. Interestingly, the PS1 in your command here, so like this string here, this actually goes to standard error as well if you're running it in an interactive form. Doc Jones says pre-commit.ci is CI of pre-commit because it is. So it is a CI system built around the pre-commit tool. I realize the name is confusing, but it's picking up on the same branding of the original tool. The plus is actually just PS4. Yes. PS1 like PlayStation 1? Not quite. Okay, so this should rotate those instances. Do I have? I think I have a repository with no pre-commit config. Yeah, so we can actually configure this. Results div.precommit.ci. Sign in. So we can actually trigger exactly the same problem, even though I wrote a test case for it, so. No reason to do this, but we'll do it anyway. So if I turn on demo 5 here. One thing to note, so I enabled auto update for pro tier users. I'm the only pro tier user at the moment because I'm only debugging it. And we did get an auto update pull request for it, so that's good. So this is working. This is a private repository, so this was disabled before. But we can merge that up. Hey, what's up, Liam Bowery? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. We can actually watch this run. That'll be another thing to do while this is running. Export PS4 equals error. Yeah, that would be pretty funny. So I think it's pulling the image right now. Oh no, it's done. Okay, cool. So that's still running. Normal runs are working. That means I can go to demo 5 and make a patch here. Add file, create new file, test.txt. So this should run pre-commit.ci but fail, but not crash. Yeah, okay, so that looks good. Okay, cool. So that's exactly what we want to see there. Hey, what's up, the Cyber Guardian? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you are doing well. Cool. So now once this is done, I will deploy it to prod, and then once it's on prod, we will requeue everything. But yeah. So just a little bit of weight in there. Oh, we can look at the failed auto updates. So what is up with these ones? What failed here? Here is... Oh, we have two of these open. This is for run, right? Yeah, that's the run deadloader queue. Okay, so let's see what's up with this repository. Template GitHub Windows formula. It is a template repository. It has a pre-commit config. These all look fine. I guess we can run the auto updater on this and see what happens. Will it scale up again with the 60 tasks? Presumably, if it makes pull requests, although I think almost all of them are going to be like immediately done. Maybe the problem is that it's a template. Yeah, that's possible. That is possible. Yes, profile equals prod. Now it'll deploy to prod. I'm back by playing Fart Poo Valley. What is Fart Poo Valley? What? What? I don't know what that is. Oh, Stardew Valley, but said weird for some unknown reason? Yeah, that was my guess, Stardew Valley. So while this deploys, I'm actually gonna go fill up my water. I had a little bit too much to drink, so I'm also going to use the restroom at the same time. But I will be right back, and I will see you in a bit. All right, I'm back. How you doing? Let's see. Chat, what are some nice, easy meals I can cook in a batch? Eat like cook for a bunch of days of food, or like what are you looking for there? Best. Oh wait, that's the same MOTD from a few days ago. I was like, wait a minute. I leave for 2 minutes and this happens. No, we're back. We're back. We're back, Panicking Colonel. Don't worry. I just had to fill up my water and use the restroom. And now we wait. We wait for the deploy. Baked oatmeal. Oh, and oatmeal's so good. Chicken broccoli rice. Says Andreas X. Also, welcome back. Good to see you. Yeah, so I was actually talking to NoSQL Know-How about this. See this wait here? I have set wait to 5 seconds right now. These happen every 15 seconds, and so it should not be waiting right now. Because the instance marked itself as healthy right here, and so yeah, for some reason the instance refresh is pausing here, and you can actually see it up here as well. All of this time here is just waiting for no reason, because the instance was healthy as soon as it got here. We can actually show use auto scaling. Describe auto scaling instances. Auto scaling group name runner profile prod. Does it not have auto scaling group? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so you can see that we have 2 in-service issues that are healthy. So it should not be waiting for a health check interval. My health check interval is essentially 0. Yes, auto scaling describe auto scaling group name runner groups. Of course. So if we look at health check grace period is 5. I wonder if it's the default cooldown. Might be. I don't think it is. The docs don't mention this at all. This is supposed to be for auto scaling events. This isn't an auto scaling event. But anyway, actually, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This is 2 minutes exactly. Which this is 5 minutes, so it's definitely not that. Unless 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 4 minutes. 4 minutes in here. Although this is 12, so this is 300 seconds, so maybe that's what it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 17, 18, 19. No, this one doesn't add up at all. One's 20. I don't fucking know. They just hate you? That explains why they're so slow? I guess. We could try setting default cooldown to something else, but I don't know. Here's some great baked oatmeal. I don't know if I've had baked oatmeal. I want a picture. Show me a picture. Why no picture? Is it because it's ad blocked? Or is there just no picture? Just no picture. I want to see picture. Do any of these have pictures? Is this a Chrome bug? Well, it looks the same in Firefox. I just wanted to see pictures. Oh well. Oh well. Jason says, do you recommend making an error handler? It is try except do fine. Kind of have like 6 exception times in the main file, which doesn't look pretty. I mean, that seems fine. Does that W3 schools redirect? Yeah, see, I trust NoSQL Know-How, not to W3 schools me. No picture, no life, yeah. It's not just you? That's my Wi-Fi, the pictures aren't show up? I see. Yeah, make them show up. I want to see the pictures. I don't know that I've had baked... What is baked oatmeal supposed to look like? Actually, is it like granola bars? That's what that's what these pictures all look like. Oh my god, this looks delicious. Yeah, it's basically, it's like granola bars. Oh my god. I have to make this. I have to make this now. These all look so good. Here, I'll show you some of them in chat. There we go. They're all safe as far as I can tell. Those all look great. Those look so good. Anyway. So you trust me, says Build on this? I mean, I think you've W3 schools me before. Chill Voice says, what's between your keyboard? There are two things between my keyboard. One is Bang Blue Thing, and the other is Bang Keyboard 3. This is what I use to switch my scenes. You can see if I press this button, it goes to the programming scene. This one goes to my face scene. This one goes to Be Right Back. This is my title scene for my YouTube videos. This is my selfie screen for my YouTube videos. I bounce around using that. Let's see. Can you put a slice in the microwave each morning? Oh, that sounds great. Making stream instead. Senna's back, says, is it true that programmers never get laid? Please answer me before I start coding. Yeah, you shouldn't start coding, Senna, because it's true. As soon as you touch a keyboard, your dick just falls off. Can't bang if you touch keyboard. Sorry, them's the rules. Do you have a corgi pick, Baldothus? Corgi pick? Look at this pupper. Oh my goodness. Look at how floppy this pupper is. Could you imagine Tofu doing this? Juice? There's no way Tofu would do this. Tofu would be like, you're fucking with me, I will bite your face now. Oops, I didn't mean to close that. Well, now we're just gonna get random photos. How do I get Tofu to be that floppy? I don't know. Okay, so let's requeue things now, if I remember how to do it. Scripts, requeue. How do you work? So we should be able to do pre-commit.ci and equals a2s scripts.requeue. Let's try this. This will just do dev, which should do nothing. And if we do AWS profile equals prod, this should requeue all 60 runs. Okay, and that should actually trigger a scale up because of the massive number of things that just got queued. So if we look at this now, see nothing in dead letter. Well, we've already processed 21 of them. But this count here will cause a scale up. Juice looks up mild sedatives for pups. I don't know that that's a good idea. Don't know what the problem is. Plenty of shebang in programming, says Doom404. Do you work for some tech company? I will next week. You look at Bang job. I don't yet though. Or I don't at the moment. I guess is more accurate. Why do you still say 39? Maybe there's more bugs. Keep monitoring. So if we look at alarms, CloudWatch. Be one alarm. One alarm, dingling. I mean, there's always one alarm. Oh, the scale down is dingling. I gotta change this so that it doesn't do that. Let's actually figure out how I can do that. To do scale down alarm to not fire when min capacity. Capacity? What am I doing? I also want to alert on run.deadletter. Because I'd like this alert to go to my phone or something. Because if things are in run's deadletter, then things are broken. This should never have items in it, like we saw this morning. So we're gonna try and work on those two things. Juice, what is in your cereal this morning? You trying to get bonked out here? This is not a Pornhub search bar. I did not type compacity. I typed compacity with an O. Because I was thinking computers. Bonk train, yeah. Let's see. Oh, because they were all the same user, so yeah, this makes sense. See how there's no messages visible, so it actually won't trigger a scale up. In theory. Why is your number still 39? What is going on here? Maybe there's a run that's happening that's kind of slow? I don't know. Hey, what's up, Mr. Carson? Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Sammy Wallace, good to see you again. What was in my cereal? Yeah. Yeah, right? Right? First of all, how do you know I had cereal today? I just wild ass guess. Wild ass guess. How did the auto update go today? Not great. There's 9 things in deadletter for auto update, and there were 60 in deadletter for run. I think we fixed the run ones. We're currently requeuing it and seeing what happens. Oh, message in flight 3. That means a scale up happened. Yeah? Scale up happened? Refresh. Yeah, scale up is an alarm. Okay, so that's good. I do have to fix this scale down though. Oh, actually, I think it could trigger a scale up and a scale down at the same time. Because the average of this, if it's 10 over 5 minutes, actually maybe, I don't know. I don't know. Why'd you break your keyboard in half? I just got mad one day and was like, what's wrong? And now it's more ergonomic. Fixed 2 things at once. Thinking about cereal was invented to make people less horny. I thought it was specifically that cornflakes were made for the less horniness. Although I'm pretty sure cereal has been around for forever. Mr. Carson says, "Can I get some help if you ask a question? But potentially I can help you. We'll see." Oh, what? Maybe some Anthunk push straight to prod again. I mean, the thing that I pushed straight to prod wasn't the thing that was buggy. Hey, what's up, Vineyard? Hello, hello. Good to see you. How does this still work? Magic. Wait, what? Cornflakes and horniness? This is gonna put me on a list. Looks like there aren't any great searches for your match. Kellogg's Corn Flakes. Original, use. Yeah, here we go. Kellogg developed a few different flaked grain breakfast cereals, including cornflakes, as healthy, ready-to-eat, anti-masturbatory morning meals. Yeah, so good old fucking Kellogg's. So there you go. That's that. It's a whole thing if you don't mind. It's a risky search. I agree. I'm glad I'm glad that images did not pop up there. Tongs masturbation / archive 2. Yeah. Risky Google. Yes, Warpaint. Indeed. You got a code pen for me. Oh my. Okay. This is an assignment. Oh no, there's W3 Schools links at the bottom. Binary search number guessing game. I mean, the code looks fine. What is your question? What's your question? Mr. Carson. Tiff pooped 3 times in one outside trip, and then they were all healthy. What happened while you were watching her? Hey, I don't look. I took her out way too often, and you know, if she didn't poop, that's on her. That's not on me. Proner J! Thank you for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. How y'all doing today? Let me give you a shout out. Oh, I forgot to give Melky a shout out at the beginning of the stream. I was so excited about starting. Here, we'll give Melky a shout out as well for the one I missed earlier. But welcome to the stream. How y'all doing today? Happy Monday indeed. Welcome. We're currently working out some bugs in pre-commit.ci and watching this queue go to the moon and come back, hopefully. Oh, fuck. Okay, so there's still 17 things that are broken. So that's not good. So we will take a look at these 17 things now. At least we filtered it down from 60 to 17. That's not great, though. But welcome. If you guys don't know from joining the stream, my name is Anthony. I primarily work on Python things, and I maintain a bunch of popular open source libraries. If you've heard of PyTest or Tox or Flake8 or Precommit or PyFlakes or other related things, I primarily work on developer productivity things, testing libraries, code quality, automation tooling, that sort of stuff. But yeah, that's me. Welcome to the stream, Raiders. I gotta translate another message again. Please speak in English, Mighty Mifa. I'm having trouble with the reset button task. Task 2. So you need to essentially reset your state back in this. What's your particular problem that you're having? Actually, where is the reset button? Oh, you don't have a reset button. I see. So yes, you will need to make a reset button. I mean, the trick to making a reset button is probably just unhiding your original nodes and setting your variables back to the values, would be my guess. Panicking Colonel says, what's the blue thing between your keyboard's left and right cheek? If you do bang blue thing, you can learn the answer there. But yeah, how you doing? We were just trash talking Melky in my chat. Nice, perfect. It's a dandy Serenity. Hello. I did shout out Milky, it just didn't work. Oh, I see. I messed up. Only mods can do it. Do you know how to hack Facebook? I mean, I could probably find a bug in Facebook. I don't really want to, though. That's actually hilarious, everybody. I will let you know when your sentence has been fully served. Wait, what? Is that cool mad if you hack Facebook? Probably not. Facebook probably has, security bugs all the time. Okay, so let's look at these 17 now. My guess now for these ones is they are from things that have been uninstalled, which is Probably related to the other bug, if I had to guess. Let's see. Send and receive, pull for messages. Okay, let's look at this. Oh yeah, this one's been disabled, I think. We look at this repository. Actually, we just look at this install. We have a hello. Oh, they do still have this. Okay, so we have a new bug to look at. They don't have a pre-commit config. But we just fixed that. Must be something else. Alright, let's clone this one, see what we got here. Yeah, so step error is what we expect there. And step should catch that. Well, we can look at it, assuming that box didn't die. Easy to describe instances. Grep public. Oh, I wonder if it actually. This is old. This is really old. 2.9. Yeah, I didn't notice this for a long time. This is something else. Weird. Logan himself seems to have solved the problem by redirecting his attention to an obsessive fascination with cleansing the bowels. Interesting. What a weirdo. This is weird. I don't know what's happening here. Oh, I need to do profile prod. Try one of these. Yes. Journal. Unit pre-commit.ci worker dot service to log. I actually have to hide my screen here because I think there might be a if it's a particular error, it'll show credentials. So I'm gonna hide this for a second. HTTP error. Unprocessable entity. Huh. Well, that's not good. Okay, so that is that one. Oh. And this one is key error private. Oh, these were enqueued before the old run. Okay, so there's two bugs happening here. I think I can show you this. Yeah, I can show you this. So we changed the structure of the where's the button? This one. So we changed the structure of, so this is one of the bugs. We changed the structure of this data on the last stream. And I enqueued runs from before that was failing because I didn't know that they were broken before then. So there will be some that are missing this private field. So we'll write a little code to add private back. But then there's this bug up here, which is trying to load this particular repository. I think this repository has been deleted since then. Let's see. Where are you, Chico codes? Yeah, okay, so this one is no longer enabled, so we can filter that one out. So that'll fix some of these. So let's do that, requeue those now. I delete my computer on desktop while I find my PC in the trash. Yep, 100%. That's exactly what's gonna happen. Yeah, what's up, David Ochobits? Hello, hello. Good to see you. Exonity says, I have to ask, you said GitLab is shit. Why? Is there a good story? I just find that it's really hard to work with. It has a million options, and none of them seem to do what I want them to do. Like a pull request has like 20 different fields to fill out. It's you know, it's a lot. It's overwhelming. And the features that I used to like about GitLab just don't work anymore. Like auto merge when things pass. Somehow they broke that feature, despite it being like pretty basic. You prefer doing QA or backend? I don't really do either of them, so I would prefer backend over QA, but I don't do QA or backend anymore. I do infrastructure. But yeah, okay, so scripts requeue. So we actually need to we need to do some filtering here. If hey, what's up? Nuno Pais Fernandez, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Private, not in data. Data private equals false. So that will fix those chunk of things. And if data, what do these look like? If data repo name is equal to this will filter out that one particular one. So let's try that now. Actually, let's make sure we don't have any bugs there first. Well, that doesn't prevent bugs, but okay, let us requeue those again. Okay, they have private in them now, so that should work better. Let's see what that does now. Okay, so now we should see messages available. Why have, unless they've already parsed? It's possible. Seems unlikely. QA is kind of no longer thinking most modern tech. Automation engineering is just sort of built into test-driven development now, so a lot of companies just forgo QA. They might outsource some, but not in-house. Unless it's Lyft! Lyft still has manual QA. Okay, so we still ended up with something in dead letter. So we'll see what that is about after this. But I think we fixed most of the other ones. Hopefully, we'll see. Matt 99ist says, what are you making? If you do bang today, you can learn about what I'm working on. We're fixing bugs, because things are broken. Okay, so I think this is done. So now we should just have one thing in here. And Is a fork. Okay, it doesn't have pre-commit enabled on it, so that's why this one is failing. So we can delete that one from the queue. Just make sure that we only have one item before we purge. Refresh. Okay, so purge. That should handle those. Oh, we have a message in flight again. Wait, what? Oh, this must just be someone's actual run. Monitoring. Like immediately processed all of these. That's pretty cool. It might still be processing. Hold on. Maybe I shouldn't have clicked purge so quickly. Alright, we'll wait on that. We'll figure that out in a bit. Let's look at the dead letter and see what happened with those. Auto update dead letter. Oh, we can look at watch for this. We can figure out why they erred. Hey, what's up? Ichimarugan, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Log groups. We want to look at the auto updater lambda. And 12/2/15, that is today. Trying to read SSH keys. User SBX user. Interesting. Okay, so that's what these are problematic with. So it should have failed, but maybe shouldn't have caused an error. So let's see what we can do with that. The other question is if we want to add an SH key to this, and I don't think we do. So let's see. So this implies that some of these don't actually exist. That one exists. Wrong. This one doesn't exist. Okay, so this repository just straight up doesn't exist. So that's a problem with the auto updater. Repo does not exist. Repo requires SSH keys. Okay, so those should be pretty easy to fix. It's up Assault. Hello. How's it going? Auto updater. Oh, I did Podman 3.x. Submodule v2 fallback. Did not do that. Okay. So let's fix those. Hey, what's up, Flomanak? Welcome to the stream. Yes, that is my keyboard. What is this WAT branch? What are you, WAT? Oh. Yeah, okay. I don't know why I did that. What are you, patch? That's when I was doing that other thing. What is t.py? That is me talking about context patch. Okay, cool. Tests. Handler test. Okay, so we need to handle when the repository does not exist. Hey, Jay Pratt, how's it going? Good to see you again. I don't even remember how this works. Let's see. Autoupdater, handler. I'm looking for a fetch call. Yeah, this is the fetch call here. So if this errors, we need to. What does autoupdate repo look like? I think we just need to skip that. I like this hard-coded list of redirects. I should improve that at some point. Okay, so we load the configuration repos here. Repo. Get repo info. Okay, so this can raise an exception. And if it raises an exception, we should. I wonder if it times out. I wonder if it sits there and reads forever. We get call process error for this one, for that stage failure. I'm gonna read username. That one failed almost instantly as well. Okay, so we do get failures there. But yeah, so let's test replace redirects. Test auto update unreachable repository. Hooks. Tag repo.d. Rev v1 each one. So it should still auto-update things that it knows about, but not the unknown ones. And I believe it will crash right now. Repo tagged repo.d rev v2 hooks id h1. Then this. Okay, cool. So it crashes here. That is good. And so we want to make this fetch command, fetch call fail. But not any of the other calls, I think. Call process error. Oh, actually, interestingly, it looks like these all default to none. Maybe we can just do that. Tag is optional, tag SHA is optional, and tag hook IDs can be empty. Some repos do not contain tags. Oh, latest SHA is not nullable though. Okay, so we definitely can't, definitely don't want that. I guess we could do elif new repo info dot latest SHA is not none. Oh, but then target is, no, we won't do that. I'm gonna raise a very specific error here, that way we can catch it. Class repo not found error. Okay, so we will just skip repos that we can't find. Cool. So that should fix that. Skip unreachable repositories. Hey, what's up, Michaela? Hello, hello. Oh, I could probably just make this a banned phrase in the channel. Another thing I can do? Juice. Oh, she's not here. How do I do this? Settings, stream, moderation maybe? Locked terms and phrases, here we go. I found you on this website. Easy. Easy. I mean, the URL isn't bad, but I don't understand why they end up, like, it's some bot, and the bot is always like, first name, last name, number. And they always post this over and over, and it's just annoying, so we'll just ban that phrase. Which is easy enough. Fuck, do I go back from that? I'm so tired. Didn't nap even though I got 4 hours of sleep last night. Oh, bummer. Bummer. I got a decent amount of sleep last night, so I'm pretty happy with that. All right, let's deploy this to prod as well. And prod. Was there no construction? There was. It started bright and early at 7 in the morning. However, I fell asleep at like I fell asleep at like 8 p.m. last night. Yeah. Which was wild. Okay, so now that this is done, we should be able to requeue. We should be able to requeue the auto update queue. I forget whether it's called auto update or auto updater. I think it's auto update. All from Avenger Penguin. Oh, I guess we also have Daffy DDJ down here as well. Okay, so let's see what we got with those. Okay, good. So all the other messages, all the other runs went through now that I fixed those privates and I turned off Francisco's run. Hey, what's up, Preox? Hello, hello. Good to see you. One says, any ideas how you could repeat an element of a tuple like 3 times without having to type out the other 2? You can use multiplication on tuples. So, times 3. So yeah, tuples support multiplication. Lists do as well. But dictionaries do not. Of course they don't, because it doesn't make any sense. What does that mean? Also sets don't. That also makes no sense as well. Yeah, lists and tuples and strings support multiplication in Python. Which is a little bit weird, but yeah. How do they fix all those privates? It's true. I fixed some privates, and that's why those are successful now. Just in flight 1. Okay, so this should finish up pretty quickly. I should have also generated some auto-update PRs. Okay, all nice and fixed there. We're currently having a discussion on PyTest about adding a Discord, and this person's like, please choose another service which is respecting the basic rights of all people, not only US citizens. Like, they have to abide by GDPR since they're in, yeah. Since they are in the EU. So I think this person is just wrong. Or, grumpy for no reason. Do they even contribute to PyTest? When's the last time they contributed to anything related to PyTest? None of those are PyTest. Yeah, I feel like they shouldn't even have a say if they're not a contributor. Oh, unit test to PyTest. 1 review on a closed pull request. In November of 2020. And then never followed up. So I don't even know if they should get a say, but Homeless says, is it a good idea to use Apache, I assume you mean Lucene, to search text data? That's kind of what Lucene's for, I think. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Chico Codes? Hello, hello. Exonity said, what is auto-update doing? Let me give you an example of an auto-update pull request. I believe there was one to pre-commit.ci this morning, which I already merged. So what auto-update does is it takes the versions in the pre-commit config file and upgrades them to the latest tag. So this one was out of date, bumped it from 7.19 to 7.20. It's very similar to what Dependabot would do, but it, it will do it for the button that I wanted, and this button, not the other button. It'll do it for all of these versions. So the rest of these were up to date. This was the only one that was out of date, so that's what it does. Alex Placan says, hi Anthony, how do you test a print output in PyTest? I actually go over that in the very first explains video, if I recall correctly. But we can go over it very quickly again. virtualenv vm bin activate pip install PyTest. Let's make a test which prints hello world, and to test that we're going to use capsys. You can also use capfd, and we'll call func, maybe we'll call it twice. And then you can use capsys.readoutError. This will allow us to read the standard out and standard error that have happened from the test start until now. And then you can do assert out is equal to hello world, and yeah, just probably do a video on this. Planes capsys cap ft. But yeah, those will both be helpful. Diamond Coding says they don't have to use Discord. Sure, I mean, yeah, if they don't contribute, like they don't have to use it at all. They can choose not to. There's honestly there's no way we're gonna pick a chat platform that appeases everyone, because they all have various problems. That's why, you know, a lot of people don't connect to IRC, or like a lot of people don't use Gitter, or like Discord, or any of the other ones. And honestly, I think Discord gives us the best flexibility on things here, because it gives, you know, moderation tooling, history, voice, and I don't know what else you would want, but those are like the main things. DITTV says, hey Anthony, is there something special about the temp folder? Does it get cleaned automatically? So it depends on your operating system and distribution. On Ubuntu, it gets cleared every time that I shut down the machine. On some other hosts, it's implemented as a special temp FS, which has kind of an LRU size limit deletion thing. Often has, oh, I did the wrong command. Video idea. The main like special thing about the temp directory that's kind of the same on all of the platforms is it has what's called a sticky bit. See this little T here? That's a sticky bit, and hey, look, it was created on 1337. Neat. Wait, 1337. That's like now. What? Maybe that's update time? I don't know. Oh wait, no, this is root. No? This is root. Anyway, what the sticky bit means is it see how it has read, write, execute for all users? This means that anyone can write to it. However, the sticky bit forbids other people from renaming or deleting other files in there. So you can safely have basically, you can safely allow directory creation from all users without allowing one user to step on another user's toes, or, you know, change their files such that you would have like security problems. But yeah. When are you making a script to save your examples in little timestamp directories and auto push them to some examples repo? I actually already have that. Oops, nope, not there. I already have that. I just always forget to keep it up to date. Also, if the examples are so small, I don't bother. But that's what this T repository is supposed to be. But some of the things are more complicated than others. So like this one was... What did I do here? I searched for calls to dict, list, set, and tuple. And what did I do here? Was this to replace dict calls with literals? Oh, here we go. Oh, my chat wanted me to build a code formatter which performed the following rewrite. I see. Should have just read the readme. So I built one that kind of works. There are likely some bugs with parenthesized things or ugly code input, but it should mostly do the job. Yeah. Anyway, I do put those into this T repository. However, I'm not the best at keeping it up to date. I could probably do one for this thing. Why is it so sticky? Is it lead o'clock? It was lead o'clock. It was indeed. It's no longer lead o'clock. Let's see. To make a script, you need a tool. To save your examples in little timestamp directories, you need a tool. To push them to some example repos, you need a tool. Yeah, I see. Yes. Cyberbendy says, I ordered a wrist rest from Amazon.de where the seller was Amazon.de and they sent the package from fucking UK. The value is under the limit where I have to pay extra, but it's still extra time to fill out that form. Oh no! That sucks for like imports and exports. That's kind of annoying. Okay, but yeah, that's auto update, and this, I believe we showed that this was back to zeros. Okay, cool. Which means I can delete this. That's a pull request I need to look at, and that's a big pull request I need to look at. This totally looks like a username that should not be allowed on Google. Google YouTube. Definitely looks like a phishing user. Mr. Google YouTube replied to my YouTube video. Okay, but I think I'm actually not going to work on the open source stuff because I think there's more important stuff to work on in pre-commit.ci. We did these. I want to make alerts here. I don't know how these work. But since we're working on alerts, we'll work on both these things at the same time. This should be some Terraform stuff as well. Did I push this? I did not. We'll make sure to do that. Maybe YouTube came to life just to comment on your videos. Seems unlikely. Seems unlikely that a 3,500 viewer YouTube channel would have Mr. Google YouTube themselves, or Mr. or Mrs. Google YouTube themselves come and comment on my video. But yeah. But yeah, seems unlikely. Okay, so let us. I think the way we do this is we make a CloudWatch alarm, and then we make the trigger, SES or SNS. Exonity! Thank you for the gift subs to Nevitz Esteban, Chalfic, Disaster Robot at 2 months, Pikaya XY, and Pronerd J at 6 months, and that's means you get some buttons, chat. Them's the rules. Them's the rules. Thank you for the gift subs. Appreciate your support, Exonity. Ooh, that puts you at number 2 on the leaderboard for this month. But yeah, let's see. Terraform. We did one for ASG. So we did a CloudWatch thing here. So we're gonna make another CloudWatch metric alarm. Oh, I think we'll actually be able to use almost all of this as well. Panic Colonel says, "Yo, damn!" Wait, what? What are we yo damning about? Zonity says thanks. No, thank you, Exonity. Hey, what's up, I satisfied? Hello. Thanks for your content. Yeah, no problem. Okay. Workspace, pre-commit.ci, Terraform. Okay, so for SQS run, we should add a CloudWatch alarm. Run dead letter alarm. Run dead letter alarm. SQS. And what metric do we want to use for this? Monitoring. We can use approximate number of messages visible, I guess. We could probably use number of messages received, and then if this is greater than 0, then we can error on that instead. That way it only fires once. Let's see if there's somebody. Let's see. Dead letter Q alert. CloudWatch. SQS. Not alert. Alarm. Let's see what they suggest. For example, we can make it alert per hour and some greater than 0. I think that'll work. Hey, what's up, Coder Vlogger? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Just felt like saying that for no reason. I understand. I understand. Sometimes those urges happen. Create a new SNS topic. The email addresses must be verified before they receive any notifications. We could actually use SES to send this email because I have unsandboxed SES, so I could just send it from there. Every time I hear Dead Letter, I think it's a Pearl Jam song. Is that a thing? Is there a Pearl Jam song named Dead Letter? I'm not familiar with it. Okay, so let us try. Instead of this, let's use number of messages sent. What? Ledbetter? What? Is the bot case sensitive? I think it is. I think you're wrong. Noob44. Think you're wrong. Number of messages sent. This should be run. Oh, this is the wrong file. What am I doing? This should be, here we go, run queue dead letter, and number of messages sent, and we want some, and they run this every 5 minutes or so? I don't know. I mean, we could run it every minute. Greater than threshold 0. 1 evaluation period. Then we gotta figure out what our alarm actions are. Yellow Ledbetter. I don't know what it means, but Death Letter sounds like it. I understand. I see. Yellow Ledbetter. Oh no. Case agnostic. Love though. Yeah. I mean, it's just question mark I. We'll be looking at this later. Okay. Greater than threshold. Here we go. Make sure you don't make the threshold so tight that it flaps on you. I mean, if this is ever greater than 0, it should alert. So the alarm threshold is super easy on this one. But if it's ever greater than 0, something is very wrong. This is for a dead letter queue, yeah. No big deal, Prox. I understand. I've spent a lot of time doing monitoring myself, and I understand how to think about flappy bird alerts. Hey, what's up, the Cyber Guardian? Hello, hello. But I don't know. I think we can probably do 5-minute periods. No reason to check more specific than that. Okay. Run data alert, number of messages sent. Sent or received? Which one do I want? It's sent. Sent messages. Oh, it's received. I think it's received is what I want. Oh, no, it's sent. Sent is what I want. Yeah, sent is what I want. Okay, we're good, we're good. Does flat mean it constantly goes back and forth between thresholds? Yeah, it'll like turn on auto-resolve, turn on auto-resolve, turn on auto-resolve, and basically generate a bunch of alerts when you really only wanted one or whatever. The list of things I'm responsible for at work, so many teams are like, we want to know the instant X happens, and I'm just, are you sure? Because that sounds noisy. Yeah. Yeah. That it would be noisy. I mean, this will be noisy if like a bunch of them happen every 5 minutes, but I think a 5-minute alerting threshold is fine on this. I'm really balancing, you know, mean time to failure and such. Also, anything more than a minute here is not going to be able to find something, but yeah. Because the metrics only fire once a minute. Hey, what's up, jingling your bells? Hello, hello. You've been here before, right? Your name sounds familiar. Welcome back. Good to see you. Alright, so now we want alarm actions. This is just list of actions to execute when this alarm transitions into the alarm state from any other state. Each is an ARN. It's up, J Lalkazar. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. So I could make a lambda for this, or I could make SNS for this. Thing with SNS is I need to... The problem with SNS is I need to authorize the emails, and I don't think there's a way to automate that. What is this? Oh, official. Look at this fancy-ass badge that they get. 250 million installs. That's amazing. My favorite was the group that insisted they wanted individual alerts per email on their system. That system went down, and after the on-call got 400 plus notifications through PagerDuty, they listened to wiser ideas. That's funny. That's pretty good. Let's see. SNS verification. CloudWatch. Or Terraform. Here it is. I kind of doubt that there's a way to do this. Like, we want an SNS subscription. My guess is there isn't a resource for it. Oh, there is one. Provides a resource for subscribing to SNS topics, requires edit, blah blah blah. Directly supply a topic and ARN by hand in the topic ARN. What are the fields for this thing? Oh my goodness, that's a lot of example Terraform. Protocol. Email is an option, but is unsupported. But wait, it said SMS was enabled. Delivery text message. Hold on, why would I be allowed to do SMS but not email? Well, I don't want to put my phone number in this because then you'll see my phone number. So I think we're gonna make a lambda that just emails on this alert. which is annoying. Yeah, we'll make a lambda for this. Hey, what's up, the Jelmega? Hello, hello. How you doing? Jingling Your Bells says, any Paloomy fans here? Funny thing about Paloomy, I actually got a teeny tiny security bounty from them recently. I don't even remember. Let me see if I can find what repository it was for. Paloomy. Oh, for Paloomy, in fact. Let's see if they credited me. What's up, Malhard? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. The history. This would have been... let's see. This was their fix. No credit! Oh well. But anyway. I've helped them fix the security bug. I actually don't know much about Plumie myself. I'm pretty sure it's a Go, like, parsing config library, something or another. Oh, infrastructure as code. It's in Go, though, right? Yeah. Yes. Seems cool. I don't know. JLal Kazar says, because you have to use AWS SES for emails. Yeah, that makes sense. Sounds like a Pokemon. We strictly used SNS for email at work. We couldn't establish any DLP around it, so we just blocked the service from anyone. Oh no. It's weird that Lambda is the solution that works, but isn't it neat that with a few lines of code you spin up a tiny little machine in the cloud that does your bidding? Yeah, it is pretty cool. Hey, what's up, Malhart? James White says, why? Every time I Google random things, this comes up. Please God, make it stop. What is this? A Pathlobe article. Is this a plus or a minus of Pathlobe? It seems like a plus of Pathlobe. Especially if they go into this much fucking details. That was a brand new article. Huh. Or maybe they just updated it recently. The comment section is now working! Have you considered our Lord and Savior Pathlobe? If so many people need to say it's great, maybe it's just not. I don't know, just my thoughts. Yeah. Brand new, has comment from May 2020. Oh, I guess 2021. I guess 2004 isn't all that new anymore. Yeah, I guess it's not that new. You know, the John Manga, sometimes I forget what year it is. Yeah, sometimes I don't realize that it's still, I don't know, we're about to get to 2nd March, so it's been a long fucking time. Okay, but let's make a lambda for this, I guess. I hope that we get more information from the metric alarm. That way we can do some stuff from that. Okay, but we need to make a lambda alert email .tf lambda alert email. Alert email. We are going to replace. Oh, damn it. typoed. Emails to alert email. There we go. And we don't need SES to invoke this. We need to allow CloudWatch to invoke this. So I gotta figure this out. So this will be CloudWatch. What are they called? Alarms. Invoke function. Yes. Principal. I don't know what this one is. CloudWatch. Something like that. In this account. Environment variables. Yeah, we will look at this at some point. I'm not quite sure what that's going to be. It's 2001, right? Yeah. I still have machines running 1604. At least 1604 is a end of life, Dom DF coding, so you're good. When are you making your own cryptocurrency? Never. Fuck crypto. Crypto's stupid. Waste of electricity. It's burning our planet. Literally burning our planet. I spend most of my workday reading programming articles on Medium with other mediums and any Python ones that have pathflow by close. The way. That is the way. Margaret says, what is the normal way to generate a PBKDF2 SHA-256 for Postgres user in Python? You would use the cryptography module. Cryptography has PDKDF2. There isn't a standalone module that has it. 2020 is basically like 2020, but people really need a stretch fix to call anything a scandal with the US president. Yeah. Oh, stretch things. I see. That makes more sense. But yeah. 2021 is like 2020 except crypto is booming. Oh. Worst. Meanwhile, I'm here waiting for crypto to go down to buy some. Oh. I see. Buy the dip. It's a Prekaiser. Hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. Like, you using Python isn't burning the planet? Not as much as literally crunching numbers for no reason. Crypto doesn't use that much electricity besides BTC and ETH. Most of them do. Most of them really do. Because you need to do all of the complication of blockchain verification for every transaction. Have you not heard yet? Humans will burn the earth over money, only realize 20 years down the line, without a planet, money isn't worth a damn. Oh yeah, for sure, 100%. Okay, it's time for me to fill up my water, so I will be right back, and I'll see you in a bit. Oh, that button didn't work. Madman, thank you for the resub. Appreciate your continued support at 2 months. I'm back. I got my water. We're good. How's it going, Madman? Good to see you again. There are a lot of things that burn more than mining crypto, like not having decent public transportation. I mean, yeah, to some extent, but also, like, Bitcoin alone consumes more electricity than the entire country of Argentina. Like, there's some amount of huge waste there when, like, you're bigger than an entire country. But I don't know, public transit around me is pretty decent. There's trains and subways and streetcars and that sort of stuff. And I bike a lot, so, like, I'm at least not part of the car problem, but... yeah, I don't know. Welcome back, Waterboy. Did someone give subs today? Indeed, indeed. Exonity gifted 5 subs today. I satisfied. The trains are full of code right now? Yeah, that's true. Merge trains? Yes, and I clicked the run train button to get started with them. But yeah, anyway. Okay, so we need to make this lambda. What is email dest? I believe that this is the pre-commit.ci email, so we can use this for now. That's actually probably fine to use. Yeah. Yeah. Also, how are you certain that a lot of crypto doesn't use green energy? Even if it uses green energy, then green energy could be used for things that are not crypto. So, I mean, sure, yeah, it could use, you know, wind or solar, but, like, that's energy that's not going towards general consumption of electricity. So it's not solving the problem. It's just diverting one of the problems. Crypto adds value. And what value does it add other than tax evasion? That's the only value that I see it really adding. Which it's great at, don't get me wrong. It's really great at not needing to have tax liability. Or not having to deal with, you know, country conversion, but, like, it makes it really easy to buy drugs. That's for sure. Hey, what's up, Pythonic Pie? Hello, hello. Good to see you again. I don't know. I think this is wrong, but we will look at this later. This is just saying CloudWatch alarms can trigger this, but I think it's not quite right. We need to make this lambda alert email arn. Roll lambda emails, roll lambda alert email. Permissions. We don't need you to read a bucket. Just need send raw email. Hey, what's up, X34UVC? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the streams. Decentralized platforms, stable digital currencies. Stable. You're using that word, but I don't think you know what it means. It seems like something for people to literally gamble on instead of use to buy and sell things. Yeah, pretty much. Remember, I'm not, sorry, just to be clear, the Gel Mega, I'm not giving US citizens a pass at all here. The US is fucking terrible about energy consumption. But that's, like, that's like saying, you know, rape is okay because murder is far worse. Like, that's kind of a silly argument. Just because something else is worse than something else doesn't mean it's, you know, not bad in itself. Okay, but yeah, I think we only need to write for logs and send emails. So that should set this roll up properly. Let's see what a plan does here. Email dest was already declared. It's gonna let me reference a variable from the other thing. We'll see. We'll see what happens here. Wall Street Bets has joined the chat. Single XLM transaction takes less energy and costs less than a bunch of Visa/bank transactions. Then a bunch of them. What is it 1-to-1? Okay, so that looks fine for dev. We need to actually make this lambda, which means we need to make another repository. Fine though. Over 5 minutes. 1 evaluation period. Oh, this should not have changed. Hold up. That's why we plan. One thing using a lot of green energy is no excuse to have such a small amount of green energy. Yeah, I mean, I agree. I think green energy is good. Crypto is gambling, amazing, delicious gambling I can do while in bed on my phone. It's true. It's true. The issue isn't energy usage, the issue is energy production. Green energy, more like Greninja. G. Yeah. Tom Dave Coding says granola. I mean, granola sounds good. Okay, let me look at this. So we have to replan because I fucked up the first one. Excellent transaction costs 0.00001 lumens, which is some dollar amount at the moment. What is that relative to anything else? If a civilization advances, it will use more energy no matter how efficient everything is. Oh yeah, for sure. But we shouldn't be wasting that energy on gambling. Like, there are much better uses than gambling. Okay. Oh, we need to do alarm actions here. SQS run alarm actions equals AWS lambda dot alert email dot barn. I think that's what it is. Let's try the plan again. Does it stay on that scale when a civilization dies? Yeah. We waste more energy by... Yeah, again, like... just because one other thing is bad does not make another bad thing okay. Rambles to undeclared... Is that not what it's called? Oh, it's probably lambda function. It is, yeah. It is lambda function. Eating pizza with a fork and knife is greater than eating pizza with hands. Yeah, that's a much more PC analogy than the one that I was using. 26 variable says, how did you settle on your workflow with 2 terminal windows? Seems like it would lend itself to tmux, but I'm assuming you've tried that. So the 2 windows is mostly what I use for stream to be able to see and understand what I'm doing. I actually, you know, when I'm normally working, I will have, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4 windows at this size. But I figure if I programmed it this size, you guys are not going to be able to see what I'm working on. That's why I do this. I have used Tmux. I don't like... It breaks a lot of things in subtle ways that makes me not okay using it 100% of the time. I do occasionally use Tmux for some things, but it just doesn't do it for me. If you rectify one thing by saying another is worse is probably not a great thing to begin with. Yeah. That way you could also say that entertainment uses a ton of energy, so we should not do that. I mean, I'd be down to agree with that. Like, I think in some ways that, you know, streaming video over the internet is a waste of energy. But yeah. My roommate just called me and told me that something could have been a text. This could have been an email. Tracing config, I don't know what that's about. Okay, you just admitted that you're wasting energy? 100%. I'm wasting energy right now. A booty text? Okay, so I think this is close to what I want, but it's probably not going to work. Let's see. I'm just gonna push straight to master because there's no way to run a plan on a pull request. Call is literally 10 seconds. That's amazing. Let's see. Add alert for run dead letter. And we'll have to actually write the code that does this. Show up to the diff, whatever. Alright, so I'm only going to apply this in dev, and then we'll apply it in prod. Killing crypto isn't going to cause a lot of ripples on people's lives compared to no entertainment. Yeah, I agree. I also think that we could kill like casinos, and that would be, you know, another huge energy plus with not much minus. I know how to mine crypto with a clear conscience. Move to Iceland since pretty much all of their energy is geothermal. So even if your input energy is green, you still have output heat either way. So how are you going to clear conscious the heat output? Hey, what's up, Mr. Spacey? Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Don't worry about the bot. The bot's being silly. Panicking Colonel. You also hit the like 1 in 10 RNG on that one. Entertainment is valuable. Yeah. Can I debug the Flask app without actually running PyCharm from the terminal? Yeah, you can set breakpoints in the terminal. 100%. That's how I debug it. Schools are a huge waste of energy as they even leave lights on throughout the night. Not all of them do. Oh, it's the drop song. Yeah, we haven't had the drop song in a while. You're converting heat into electricity and then convert the electricity back to heat. Yeah, and then that heat has to go somewhere. How can you show? Yeah, sure. Web handler. Start the app. Get to a point here, and I have breakapoints. Yeah. So it just works. I don't have to do anything for this. Okay, so let's run this Terraform now. I didn't know you could do that. Yeah, it's so nice, right? It is a 26 variable. Thank you for the bits. Appreciate that. Geothermal events also need to go somewhere, so it ends up in the same place as electronics in the air. I'm pretty sure geothermal stays underground. Unless, you know, you bring it to the surface, right? You're not getting heat dissipation from the core of the Earth. At least not at a rate that's substantial. Right? My dad's house is geothermal heated, which is pretty neat. Let me introduce you to geysers and volcanoes. Yeah, but I don't think most of their heat comes from geysers and volcanoes. I don't think any substantial amount of energy comes from geysers and volcanoes. And for dev, but not prod. This is dev, so ignore prod for now. This, I believe, will crash, because I don't think I had the right principal. It might also just accept the wrong principal. That's possible as well. Alright, we need to make another lambda. Email alert. Or was it alert email? I think it was email alert. Oh, we already have emails. Okay. Git ignore PCI lambda.json. Pre-commit config.yaml. Requirements dev minimal. Requirements dev. Requirements minimal. Requirements 2 dot. Yes. Oh, it copied the activate file. Okay, and what is in requirements minimal? Should just be Boto 3. Actually, do I even need Boto 3? Yeah, I do, because we need to call SES. And if we do make an empty initial commit. Some of Sweden gets hot water from data center cooling. That's actually kind of cool. Am I the only one who hears geysers instead of geysers? I think geyser is how it's pronounced, right? 10 of hot water pools. If you go to any place where you can create geothermal energy, you will see the ground steaming. That's not true. My dad's house in the middle of Michigan does not have the ground steaming. However, it uses geothermal to heat the house. And the ground is very much not steaming. Yo, it's a Brit Sky 1. Hello, hello. Good to see you again. You cannot say that the heat that convects out of the Earth will not convect out of the Earth. I mean, some heat does convect out of the Earth, but most geothermal is not heat that would convect out of the Earth. Most geothermal is, you know, giant pipes drilled into the ground to take advantage of the heat differential between the two. Geothermal adds no new heat energy that's not there already. I mean, it transfers inaccessible heat energy from the core of the Earth to the surface. So, does, in a way. Email alert. Oh my goodness. Fractal Infinitas has gifted 10 subs. Thank you for the gift subs, Fractal Infinitas. To Adrian DAA at 3 months. Evil Knievel. Wow, the Evil Knievel is now subbed to my channel. Neely at 4 months. Magicaros, Furion, Dr. Vim at 6 months. Sun Su, Verel Jacob, Golan 31, and the Gel Mega. The Gel Mega, you now have a sub at 3 months. Thank you for the gift subs, Fractal and Infinitas. Appreciate your support. I don't know that I've seen your name before, so welcome to the stream as well. Oh, you just followed. Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. So, do volcanoes, are you going to sue them for it? No. What does not simply. Geothermal energy is why our Earth will start wobbling in the next 1,000 years. I don't think the amount of energy that's extracted is anywhere near enough to cause Earth wobbling. But the first principle of thermodynamics: no new energy gets created. Yeah. First gifts, then falls. Yeah, that's pretty impressive. I'm impressed with that, Fractal Infinitas. Drop the 10 gift subs and then follow. Wait, that means you're not even subbed, right? Did you not know you can sue volcanoes now? Oh, what? You can sue volcanoes? I'm gonna start litigation against volcano. Gonna be honest, all the talk about energy and crypto makes me wonder if we have more big brain, smooth brain, or big smooth brain. I don't know the answer there. Okay, what was in requirements? Dev minimal. Packaging. Okay. And this should just be Bodo requirements, and this should just be packaging and parsing. Okay, that looks good. We need to make, oh, we already did email alert. Handler.py. What does this one look like? We also need to touch init. So you'll just copy all this. And I don't know what this looks like, so we are just going to print I'm just going to print out our event here, and then we will implement our process message at another date. Message ID recipient. This should be, I actually don't know what this is going to be. So let's just do this and args is assigned to but never used. Okay, so this will just be our basic lambda. Oh, we never saw if Terraform completed or not. Unsupported AWS vendor lambda. Do I need to... I bet I need to CloudWatch to SNS to lambda to make this happen. AWS CloudWatch alert to lambda. Yeah, I probably have to go to SNS. Following AWS services are discussed. CloudWatch Lambda, CloudFree. What is the title of this? Automating CloudWatch alarms. SNS. Okay. So, we had to do this with SNS. Another example on geothermal is probably a way to prevent Yellowstone from erupting by extracting out the heat gradually. Maybe. Seems unlikely. Python process saw documentary on geothermal, so I basically have a PhD. It underscores how geothermal energy is pretty tricky and risky to collect. I mean, again, I'm not I'm not saying geothermal is bad. I'm just saying that like using geothermal to needlessly crunch crypto is a waste of energy. I have it on good authority that the ground must be steamy. Okay, so we need to make an SNS topic. And we need to copy this to this. Let's see what that does. Oh, we need to change the target to be that. Can I control C this? Yes. SQS run SNS topic dot alert email dot arn. Alright, let's play that now. Hey, what's up, Mastermind? Check out that sick new check you've got there. Crunching new primes, waste of energy. Are we gonna stop doing that? What about making pi more accurate? Yeah, I think both of those are waste of energy. I think we should stop doing both of those. There's literally no point for either of them. Okay, so destroy that permission. That makes sense. And those are just resources from before. All right, let's add another SNS. Send CloudWatch alert through SNS through SNS. Spirit of the War says, "Hey, why do Java developers wear glasses?" You know, sometimes Joke will return that one as well. If we were able to convert the entire energy supply to geothermal, as far as know, it should make no noticeable dent on the Earth temperature, since no more additional CO2, plus you can invest some of that energy into carbon capture. I think it would make a pretty significant change in Earth temperature. In ambient air temperature. iSatisfied says, "I feel attacked." Is this a Java tweet? This is actually hilarious. Oh, that's a good comic. I like it. See, this is the 80-character line. You must never go beyond it. What lies beyond it, Java? Love it. That's good. How do you know whether a person is a Vim user? Don't worry, they'll tell you. Cooling geothermal energy slightly solidifies the core. Yeah, but if you look at the size of the planet versus the one, like the distance it would take. Let's see, Earth crust size. The amount of energy that you're extracting here. Earth's crust Wikipedia. What could go wrong here? Where's like a sphere diagram? do a sphere diagram. Anyway, the crust is so small that like taking a little bit of energy out of the top bit of the crust is not going to change the core in any way, shape, or form. Funny you say that. I actually use Vim, so I understood your joke. I also use Arch, by the way. That's funny. Yeah, I use light theme. On, it will never go deeper than the peel of the potato earth. Yeah, exactly. That's what we said about carbon emissions 100 years ago. I don't know that that's what was being said 100 years ago. Because I wasn't around then, and neither were you, Ghostly Squish. Which is a great name, by the way. The core of the Earth is just a hypothesis. That... I guess technically, because no one has observed it. Although I think there's been enough science to show that that's the only thing that could be there. Okay, so that errored, that's fine. Actually, that means we want to discard this run. Discard, errored, and dev. No one else is going to read these, but I might as well leave the documentation for myself at some other future date where it may be useful. Why do I have another email? Oh. That pull request. Ready? I can click off screen and make this little blue dot go away. Didn't do it. Oh, yeah, there it goes. Gator was actually surprisingly good about that. Oh, that's prod. We don't want to run prod. This one is dev. Okay, let's try this one. Boop. But we had several US presidents who are from the center of the Earth. Wait, no, the Earth's flat, Pythonic Pie. You can't tell me there's a center of the Earth. We know about the inside of the Earth by looking at shockwaves going through the Earth. Yeah, that's true. Dynamic web page, right, JB Pratt? Is that today's Pog? No. What's today's PogChamp? You guys think the Earth really exists? Pathetic. The center of the Earth is X0, Y0. Also Z0. Oh, you mean on a flat Earth? Yeah, on a flat Earth, it's XY. XY0? There's no Z. It's not really flat, it's actually a big hill. There is no Z idiot, yeah. Yeah, it's true, it's true. Okay, so this applied now. So in theory, we should have a new not alarmed alarm in dev. Oh, I have to log in. See, before the stream, I was like, I don't think I need to log in. I think we'll be fine. But nope, we have to log in. I didn't think we'd have to log into dev. But I was wrong. Now I gotta do this. Creds juggling as usual. Boop. Oh no, my password is Control V. I don't know why I'm doing this off screen. You can see my keyboard. Okay, so now we want to look at a few things. SQS. Where we should have this guy still chilling out. We also want to look at CloudWatch. And from that, we want to look at our alerts. Should have one in alarm. This should be a scaled down alarm. We'll try and fix this later. We should have run dead letter alarm being okay. And let us put something into run dead letter. It's not called that anymore. web.impl.egress.queuing import enqueue. What arguments do you take? Queue name. Oh, interesting. It puts these as quoted strings because they're from future import annotations. Interesting. Queue name, group key, and then data. And queue run.deadletter. Group name G1, data, hello world. So that should Specified queue does not exist for this WSDL version. Oh, it's run-deadletter.50. 50. Okay, so this is from earlier. That should cause this to have one message available, which, oops, should cause this to alarm eventually. Eventually. It's gonna take 5 minutes to adjust there, though. Oh wait, this takes a few minutes to, this takes a minute to notice, so wait a minute there. PogChamp will be Komodo height. Wait, they're the same right now. Until the Komodo dragon says or does something offensive. Wait, is it permanent again? Oh, also they're like slightly different. Michaela, it says grep-i. Oh no, my password is Control V tilde mouth history. Yeah. It's permanent? What? PogChamp Komodo hype. Also, is it just me or does the two look slightly different? Twitch community voted. Huh. Hmm. Anyway, cool. I guess that's the thing. They definitely look different. I just don't know how yet. It's the eye. It's the eyeball for me. Some people did the calculation. There's about 10 to 32 joules of heat energy stored in the Earth. Humans use about that per year. So if we could pull all the energy and use all the Earth, we would need 16 billion years to extract that energy. Yeah. Oh, for sure. I'm not saying that geothermal is bad. let's be clear there. That is not my argument whatsoever. Oh, we got an alarm. Okay, cool. Run did this. So now, why does it say it's an alarm? But this is still 0. And I got access denied. Huh. What role does this run as? Ugh. Maybe they're full SNS. Just, Hmm. I don't want to do it from the console. Create subscription. No, I don't want that. Why does this have anything to do with that? Conditions, notification. All right, let's look at it in the console and see what is going on here. That looks fine. Auto scale in action. In alarm, select an existing topic. Send a notification to alert email. Only email lists for this account are available. So what the fuck? um let's just do CloudWatch alarm lambda trigger. What are my modules? Rate test LOC. Module LOC is, that's a big number. Why is it called alarm? An alarm is not cool. Yeah, I mean, if it goes off, it's not good. That's right. Uh, so it seems that crypto currently uses about 17 terawatt hours per year, and the energy usage of Iceland, about the energy usage of Iceland, and 0.08% of the global energy. So kind of negligible. It's still also, if you look at the graph, it is very trending upward. So yeah, it might be 0.08 right now, but it is going to become more and more. And if you're devoting 0.08% of the global energy to gambling, it seems like a fucking waste. Two images are different in shape. Huh. Weird. I'm just filling my house. Hey, what's up, Desnani Booty? Hello, hello. Good to see you again. Will you ever write a matrix library? No, I have no reason to write a matrix library. Lazy Time says, hi, do you know anything about C++? I do, I know lots about C++. Man is a pre-C++ 11 wizard. Yes, that's about where I stopped writing a lot of C++. This has some new numbers that are on 121 terawatt hours. Yeah, that's 10x more. So that's like 1%. That's huge. And 0.1%, like a 10x increase over 3 years? That's fucking insane. That's a crazy amount of growth. Show us C++ lambda. I actually do know how to write lambdas in C++. I'm just wondering, do you need return 0 for every function or just the main function? You also don't even need it for the main function, technically. But no, you don't. All the big tech companies together probably use less energy. That's probably true also. Aren't startups just gambling too? In a way. Yeah. But they're not, like, only for gambling. Make sure you give SNS permission to invoke your Lambda. Yeah, I have that. It's not being allowed to write to the topic, though. That's my problem. We have that. Is there like some, is it publish Arn? Is that the problem? That's what I have that's wrong? Let's actually go through this, let's actually remove this, add a notification to alert email, and then let's change it and see if it modifies anything. So now if I run a plan, it should tell me if something changed, I think, maybe? I'm trying to read this book, C++ version 11, but it's too much to read. I feel like watching videos is faster. Well, then watch videos. Yeah. That's all it changed. Fuck. I don't know what's going on here then. Let's put another thing in there, I guess. Maybe it's magically fixed now. I don't know. Run letter.fifo. Should see 2 items here now. I should see this go back to alarm soon, eventually. What's up, Lazy Time? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. What things does your custom AMI contain compared to the normal Ubuntu one? It actually contains fewer things in most cases. But yeah, I can show you the differences there. Pre-commit.ci runner. Okay, so first we start at the install script. So this is what sets up, I should do that on the other screen. Runner packer install. Okay, so first it starts by installing Ruby, which this is my great hack for retrying. It upgrades all packages. That's what dist upgrade does. It runs Puppet. We'll look at Puppet in a second. It runs the tests for Puppet. Then it installs a copy of pre-commit.ci here, which is basically a virtual environment, a pip install, a validation to make sure that CML got built. Then it deletes a bunch of stuff. So it uninstalls binutils, GCC, libyaml, libpython3dev, and Ruby. Then it purges the kernel headers. Then it auto removes anything else, and then cleans up a bunch of caches. So that's the main install script. If you look at Puppet, packer Puppet, manifests, no, modules, runner, init. So this installs a PC runner user, a PC worker user. It sets up and installs Podman. It sets up and installs some build dependencies. These are like libyaml and such that eventually get purged later. It configures Podman. Oh, actually, I guess this configures Podman. This installs the package for Podman. It installs Python, which I don't remember what this does, but we'll look at it in a second. It installs some utilities. This is like less in curl. and then it purges some packages and sets up a systemd unit for runner. Let's see. This is the user for PC runner, so it sets up some iptables rules. This is the PC worker user. This is the storage configuration for Podman. These are the packages I purged, so apport, htop, man pages, Python 3 update manager, snapd, unattended upgrades, Ubuntu release upgrader core, as well as the MOTD. This is setting up the 2 systemd services. And these are the package setups. So install GCC and libyaml so that I can install PyYAML from source. I install Podman. I install Python 3 dev so that I can build a virtual environment. And I install get iptables and iptables persistent as utilities. So that's the setup. That's what's different. If you're working with low-level stuff, the OS might require you to do int main. Yeah, int main is definitely the standard, but I'm pretty sure the difference is how CRT0 implements the call to your int function. Penny Colonel says, why did you choose Babby to be your editor's name, by the way? If you click on the link and you scroll down past the logo and you look at why is it called Babby, it answers your question. I only write in C probably because I'm too lazy to learn C++ correctly, but haven't had any real use of object-oriented programming. Yeah. The answer says, in Terraform, you specify this AMI for the resource, and the AC2 is ready to go. I actually don't specify the AMI through Terraform. I have a separate deploy script because I roll it forward and back. I don't use Terraform to do my deployments. But yes, I could specify it in Terraform and do it that way if I wanted to, but I don't want to. Okay, so this is alerting again. Received error null. Oh, it tried to access KMS. Why did you try and access KMS? Is it because it's encrypted? Hey, what's up, Clean Star? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Why didn't I receive an SNS? Blah, blah, blah. Resolution delivering SNS depends on the configuration of the topic. SNS restricts. Here we go. If your trigger action failed due to SNS topic encryption. Can't publish messages to this. The key policy of the default is for an SNS doesn't allow. Can't manually edit the policy. Okay, so we turn off encryption, I guess, is the answer. That's dumb. SNS alert email. Here's the KMS. Depends if I leave it out. If I just delete this line. Plan. Anything that uses Python doesn't use object-oriented programming. Yeah, you don't have to use object-oriented programming in C++. The server says, do you use this EOF bash syntax in Terraform? There are here docs in Terraform. I have not needed them yet, I don't think. Yeah, I don't have any of them currently. I'm using mostly the JSON document builders, and that seems to work better. Just realized in that email to my HTML professor, he asked about software I was using to make my HTML. I actually did kind of go. I use Vim, by the way. Nice. Kalinikov says, "Have you ever tried Plumi for your infrastructure as code?" No, I have not. I have not tried Plumi. I have read about it, and I have fixed a security vulnerability in Plumi. But Plumi suffers from like the same problem that the other Python equivalent one is that you have to write code, and rewriting code or formatting code is hard, whereas rewriting or formatting data is easy. And I'd prefer to use something like HCL or JSON or something that's not executable to modify my code. 2 to change. What are the 2? Oh, yeah. CloudWatch cannot publish to a KMS encrypted SNS topic. Okay, so let's try that. We need to discard the prod run. Well, I'm glad we found that troubleshooting article. This is dev. Prod. Broken. That's dev. So we got prod. Did you add pride uwu to the end of the email? Oh, that's funny. But I keep trying to use Twitch emotes in the Math and Logic virtual class thingy. You should make a user extension that makes them work. That would be kind of fun. Just like do some scripting, text replace, something or another. Please don't immediately... In case it wasn't clear, I'm asking you, please do not immediately deprecate something that's currently in use. It will cause me a lot of pain dealing with users that can't read. It isn't tested or documented, but since it is part of the standard library, you'll want to adhere to best practices for CPython, which essentially boils down to if it could be JSONed or pickled. People are already doing that, and changing that is a breaking change. Or at least that has been my experience working with contributions to CPython. They should know they're a core dev. Oh man. Almost done with one huge refactor, getting close to work on the next huge refactor for my compiler. Then again, it's making it simpler and better. Nice! I'm glad your compiler is moving forward. Pratt says, hey classmates, I know we've never talked, but install this sick extension I made so you can understand my memes. Right? I have a vector of 35 weak pointers, 29 of them are expired. Oh no. Ilsor says, what would be your deploy system design choice for a web app which generates a bunch of static files and an HTML page that have some user input? This result could be accessible on the web. Where would I have those static parts? I would probably put them in S3. Can I serve them more cheaply? Are they permanent or temporary? If they're permanent, stick them in S3 and put CloudFront in front of it, and you're pretty much done at that point. Mixedplay says, you know, if you wrote an interpreter that interpreted the word code over and over again in coding language, that writing the word code all day would be writing code. Yes, something like that. How's it going, Mixedplays? Welcome back. She says, I accidentally redeemed a Twitch gift card on my bot account. Oh no. Rip. Okay, so let's try this once again. Now that we have hopefully fixed this. So we should trigger yet another alarm. So now we wait for it to alarm. We sit here and refresh. I guess we can look at this instead. That way we'll see this little spiky spike here. I think it also, yeah, we'll do that down there as well. Hey, what's up, Jorp XYZ? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream, Jorp. Nice. Where's X? How's it going? Welcome back. Jorp XYZ nailed it. Perfect. Can your bot gift the real you the credit? I don't think it works that way. Though Juice can probably just be like, "Hey, database, fix." Probably not. I feel like that would be a violation of some data, something or another. That's a Z, not a Z. Oh yeah, true. Jorp XYZ. Right. We gotta appease our non-US members, our Canadians and Europeaners. Come on, trigger the thing again. So how are you doing? How's it going, chat? Just sitting here F5, just mashing F5 over and over and over. Still hasn't happened yet. Okay, but we fixed that though, so that's good. This should say 3, right? Yeah, cool. Oh, it says an alarm. Okay, so it has happened. Successfully executed. Oh, finally. So that means now we should be able to go to log groups for the SNS topic, and we should be able to get the items out of there. Should be able to see what the structure of this looks like. Oh, I forgot to deploy the Lambda. Motherfuck. Also, did I name it wrong? I think I named it wrong too. Oh, it's alert email, not email alert. No! Okay, so it's just the repository that's named wrong. Alert email. Again, US English. What's with learned and learnt? Learnt is a fake word, as far as I understand. Meanwhile, as somebody who speaks a language other than English, no, it's Zet. Oh, interesting. RIP PG stream? Wait, what? What happened? Learnt is how the British spell learned? Wait, is that really a thing? I feel like learnt is not a word. That sounds like hillbilly speak. Namespace. Okay, cool. Just let it play to dev. Learned is a word? It's kind of like burnt? Learned is the preferred way of spelling in US and Canada, while learnt is favored at British English. Huh. TIL. It's also called Christmas presents, prezzies. They also say chalky milk. Yeah, and cobblestone clippity cloppities, right? So now we know that the British can't complain that the word color does not have a U when they spell learnt. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so let's try and break this once more. That should trigger our alarm again. So this should... Oh, except it's still in alarm. Oh, this is only in 5-minute periods. Okay, so we should get another trigger. That's why I was taking so long to trigger, because it's in a 5-minute period. Hey, what's up? OXO is 1v2. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. We're doing all well. Doing well. Blah, blah, blah. Chalky milk. Yeah. Okay, so now I have to wait another. Canadian, we use color here. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Aussies are also cool. What's up, Exilius? Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I've looked and I have code which relies on entry points returning a dictionary. Yep. Well, you and me both, Dom. DF coding. You and me both. You and me both. I just got an email from Tidelift that was like, "Hey, pay us to maintain open source software." And I was like, "Wait a minute, you're sending this to the wrong person." Please trigger again. When is it gonna trigger? 10 past. Wait, 10 past is already passed because it's pie time. Come on, graph. And once it does that, then we have to write the email code, which is even more stuff to do. Let's see what the send raw email looks like. Oh, we have to actually make an email message. Gross. Oh, I guess it's not so bad. I can just copy and paste this code. So we can actually probably start writing this already. Email handler. We need to import email.message and email.utils. What do we need from email utils? Nothing! Why are you imported here? Initial commit. Fuck. No. I actually did a video about this recently. There we go. At least its color isn't so bad. At least it only has one silent letter compared to Q, which has 4 silent letters. I mean, kind of. Kind of. What about queuing? I love the word queuing because it has so many vowels in a row. Actually, we don't know what the shape of this object looks like yet. Okay, surely it's triggered by now. Right? Yay! I think that's a retrigger. Oh, maybe it needs to go... Damn it. I was supposed to wait. It stayed in alarm so it didn't retrigger. Oh wait, there's another logline here. Oh, here we go. Okay, it did retrigger. Hey, what's up, the Ad Panda? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Is there a way to grab this raw? Oh, these are all out of order. Fuck. I shouldn't have pretty printed. Damn it. Yeah, because these are all jumbled. Jumbled mess. Oh, actually, maybe they're not so jumbled. Well, it's gonna be easier to just build, deploy. It'll be easier to just jam it through there. Until over here, mildly freaking out and overthinking things, and wondering if this HTML teacher is gonna hate me now. I'm also wondering why he asked what software I used to make the HTML. My first thought is it's horribly formatted and inconsistent. Probably not. You're probably fine. But probably just making sure you don't cheat and use like Dreamweaver or something. Hey, what's up, Gokan Kaya? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. I simply can't just spell the Q. I'm always off by one. At least it's easy to conjugate Q. I Q, you Q, he, she, it Qs, they Q. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Dr. Cheese Weasel? Hello, hello. Raw, please cook your JSON. Yes. What are you using Terraform for? The entire provisioning of pre-commit.ci uses Terraform. Today we're using it to try and send an email if a dead letter queue has items in it. And it's been a lot of work so far. Hey, what's up, Arthas Jon Snow? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you are doing well. But let's see, what are we doing here? Oh, we need to wait for the alarm period to clear. Should I set the alarm configuration to be less than that time period just so this is easier to trigger? Edit. Period 1 minute. Update. Okay, so it should be not in alert. So now we should be able to trigger another one. Oh, I got rid of the at least I can just press up. Okay, so that should trigger the alarm again. Let's actually delete these two streams. Okay, until it triggers again. If the bot linked an image, it'd be great if it actually pointed to something valid. It does. You probably just have broken DNS. This is what it links to. For whatever reason, this domain has been it was blocklisted in a OpenDNS for a while because the malware filter wasn't working, and we turned the malware filter off, or we turned the malware filter on more better, and so now it properly filters malware, but some of the DNS stuff still hasn't been fixed. Eventually that'll get resolved. Why you no trigger again? Dealer says your autocomplete PDB video was one where I was like, what? This will improve my everyday life. Yeah, it's a pretty good one. Blocklist is way better than disallow listed, which is what I've been saying. Yeah, blocklist is so much easier to say. Ethan, how's it going? The evergreen DNS haiku. That's absolutely syllabolically diabolical. Okay, I had it right the first time. Okay, we've alerted again. That means I should be able to refresh this and see a long stream and then import error. Motherfuck, that the import that I added. God damn it. What is the actual? I went and emailed that message, but I was probably talking. Here, have a nice DNS flowchart. Sounds pretty good too. Is it DNS? Check DNS for bad records. You obviously missed something. It's always DNS. Yes. Okay. We don't need these anymore. Presumably these are all zeros still. Yep. Okay, cool. I'm gonna wait for this to resolve. It's resolved, so now I can trigger it again. Surely one of these times it'll work. We're up to G6 now. Wait, why are there 2 entries? Oh, it works. Yay. Hey, what's up, Raul? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Okay, so now I can take this records field and figure out what's actually in it. EPJ X. Oh no, it's double JSON to JSON. Oh, I love when that happens. Nice, useful message there. X records 0 SNS message. Okay, so this is what the message JSON says. I guess we can just get the alarm out of here. Because we can probably send a lot of different alarms to this. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Alarm email handler. So for record in event records. We need to what? We need to get the SNS message out of it. Process message. We need JSON. JSON.loads record SNS message 1, 2. Process message. We also need the recipient. Actually, how do I do this here? Oh, interesting. I have an argument here, but I also have it as an environment variable up here. I can probably fix that in the other script. Oh wait, recipient. That's not... That's who it's from, not who it goes to. Okay, so we actually don't need this special recipients here. We just need this. Okay, cool. Dr. Cheese Weasel says, how cool is Terraform though? I just started using it and it's fucking fantastic. I'm actually pretty happy with it, yeah. I heard you like JSON, so I JSON your JSON so you can JSON your JSON while you JSON. Yeah, pretty much. How do you turn JSON off? I'm just gonna turn JSON for the night. Can't stay up all night, have to JS up for work tomorrow. Well, thank you for stopping by. I'll just, see you later. Fuck, I don't know. I'm just out. See you. I want to JS off, just go to the Primogen. Okay, so process message, which was a dict stir any to none. Just says, I come over to the house after errands. See you in a bit. Alright. See you when you get here. So we need an SES client also. Port but 3. This here. And what did we get out of here? We have alarm name and new state value. So we want to say we need to make an email object. Let's grab that. Subject equals alarm message alarm name as alarmed. Should we probably just do that from no reply at pre-commit.ci. Perfect. Email 2 is email dest. Yep, that's good. Reply 2 we don't need. We need to do message.set content. We need to set plain text content. And we can do that from this object here. I guess we can just format it from these things here. Yeah. An alarm has been triggered. Message new state reason. And message date change time. That seems like a fine message to send there. So then let's look at the SCS stuff. SCS.send raw email source equals. I hope this doesn't have to match something, otherwise I don't know what we're gonna do there. Email dest and raw message equals data message.asString. So let us try that. Oh. I am very hungry. My stomach is growling. Growl, growl, growl. Okay, so we need to actually be able to trigger this as well. Message or data equals, or no. Parser.add argument data process message JSON.loads parse.data. So now we should be able to take one of these events here and run this, and it should work. There's no single quotes in here. Right. Email dest equals pre-commit.ci plus. No. pre.commit.ci plus dev@gmail.com. Let's try that. The following identities failed the check-in region. No reply at pre-commit.ci. Unless I gotta change that. I actually did a talk called JSOF. Interesting. Michaela. It's some crusty man meat. Hello. Is def a method? It's a function. Def could be a method if it's on a class. Hey, what's up? Strange PhD, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. So this is a problem. I think I just need to add this email address. Actually, I think we need to make a source as well. So I think we need email source and email dest. Yeah, so that means I need to do more Terraform. But we can do something like this. Email source equals info at dev.precommit.ci. I think that will work. Oh, it's still set to no reply. Email source. Okay, in theory that sent an email, because it did an error. Alarm! Run deadletter alarm! Here's what I just got in my email. An alarm has been triggered! Threshold crossed. 1 out of the last 1 data points was greater than blah blah blah. Cool. That looks good. I need to figure out the rest of the configuration though to make it work though. JSOF is basically use protobuf. Oh man. If I never see another protobuf, I'll be too happy. Hey, what's up, Head Hunter, who says, "Hi, Hackerman, what's up?" Oh, you know what's going. Or just linearly store the data. Hey, what's up, the Devil Kid? Hello. Phase Taco, how's it going? What are you doing now? Alerting. Basic alerting, so that I know when things go wrong instead of 5 days later. as it was with the last thing. Okay, git commit. We need to actually do the Terraform first, which means I get to cancel another Terraform run. Is that dev? Prod. Go. Setting configuration. Card. So now we need lambda alert email. We need to make a var. How do I need to do this? Ooh, we actually can use var.email source here as well to get our no reply in here. Oh, actually, no, that's not what we want. We want email source equals no reply at var.email prefix pre-commit.ci. This is what we want. So we actually don't need another variable. And then in the SES config, we can just do no reply in here. That'll allow us to configure both those things. What project are you doing? If you do Bang today, you can learn more about it. How did I learn to code? I believe one of the videos in the FAQ playlist goes over some of my first programming. But almost all of my programming is self-taught. Exonity says night chat and Anthony's code. Well, thank you for stopping by, Exonity. Good to see you. Thank you again for the gift subs. Appreciate that. Yeah, oh, that was the first time I was paid to Kahoot. I don't know. The first code that I wrote was actually for cheating on math homework. Okay, this looks good. Allow sending from no reply. And use that to send alert emails. Oh, really? It doesn't want to align? Oh, no, it does want to align them. Okay, I was gonna say. That's unusual. Hey, what's up, Kind774? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Still 106 viewers. How are your average viewers progressing? They do go up, most streams. Yeah, 100 is about my target right now, so that's pretty good. I'm happy with that. Yeah. Oh, we need to trigger the actual run here. I need to refresh. Wait a minute. I swore we did this. That's prod. We don't want to run prod just yet. We do want to run dev though. What do we do here? We added no reply. We added... Fuck. I should have seen that from the plan too. Damn it. I forgot $sign. You would think that it would warn you here. Guess not. Missing a variable substitution. Substitution. Alright. No stream next week at this time, I think. Probably meetings for you all day long. Yeah, I'm not sure, but I'm gonna do next week. We'll see. We're probably just gonna be ad hoc streams until I figure out a decent schedule. Because I don't quite know how that's going to work out. But yeah. No plan? Yeah. This is prod, this is dev. Okay, so that looks correct now. This looks correct too. Okay, we will apply this one. Nullis TV says, where did you land? I'm going to be a staff software engineer at Stripe, and I'm starting next week. It's a Nath of 42. Hello, hello. Welcome. Okay, so hopefully everything is all working now. Kayla. Just looking for the bonks there. Looking for the bonks. Okay, so hopefully this all goes well, and then hopefully I can trigger this alarm. Then hopefully I'll get an email if all works out well. Okay, so now it's applied. We can go here and queue another thing here. And that hopefully should trigger this alarm again. I meant bang, real, actual, official job. And now we wait for this to alarm again. Which will potentially take up to 5 minutes to alarm. But so now we wait. Let's see. I can look at some YouTube comments while this goes. That'll be fun, right? YouTube comments? Love your videos, really helpful with real world examples. Keep them coming. Cool. Glad you appreciate it. There's also another one from Google YouTube. Can you do a video on Occ 2? Maybe, but I am less familiar with a smaller portion of Occ than I am of SED. I could maybe do some mini videos about it. Yeah, I don't really know much Occ. What's up, Kallinikov? Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Great video for getting to the key concepts to be aware of with courses. Andy speaks from experience with the libraries about what works and what doesn't work to save you a great deal of time in debugging about the different colors on different terminals. I was surprised to find that the basic 8-color palette has different integer values on Windows and OS X. Wait, really? That's messy. Creating consistent color experience is tricky. Custom palettes in the upper ranges, as you suggest, may be the best way to go, or the only way. Thank you. Cool. Huh, neat. Didn't know they differed on Windows. Surprising. Interesting. Anyway, okay, YouTube comments. We did YouTube comments. I know, their name is Google YouTube, right? That's actually his birth name? I kind of doubt it. Any ideas for an effective way to walk through a directory and find every directory that has a file in it? The most efficient way is to use os.walk. As far as I understand. Come on. Okay, it triggered. Did I get an email? Not yet. Did the Lambda run? This is that. Did I not deploy the Lambda? Fuck. God damn it. I didn't deploy the Lambda. Wait, what? What? Oh, I think it's because I moved the directory. So now we'll actually deploy the Lambda. I'm gonna set the alarm threshold to a smaller number. Just temporarily. Just so that we can get this to trigger. Should be out of alarm now. I gotta wait for it to be not in alarm, and then I will trigger it again. Did you know baby giraffes fall up to 2 meters when they're born? I did know that. The gentleman says, I want to buy the Ergodox Moonlander, but it's so expensive. Yeah, that keyboard looks real nice. Hey, what's up, Mahamdi? I got your name right this time. At least I read your name. Or at least inside my head, it's more correct than what I was saying before. Anyway. Okay, please be cleared again. Yeah, there's a data point for 3046. Oh, maybe it's in alert for 5 minutes after this, so it'll be in alert until 49, and then we'll re-trigger it. And then hopefully I'll get an email. Okay, now it's okay. So G8. Man, only took eight tries to get this. Okay, so now we wait a minute and it should go to not okay. Delete these. Now we just refresh until it goes not nice. €300 for a keyboard, but then again I spent over 2K on a GPU. Yeah, when you put it that way, seems like it might be worth it to get the keyboard at that cost point, especially because I don't know, I think a keyboard is going to be much nicer than that. Please trigger. Okay, it's triggered. Did we get a Lambda call? We got a Lambda call. No output. And I got an email. It works. It fucking works. Finally it works. Okay, cool. So let's clean up the mess we made. Purge this queue. Purge. And then we can apply the prod one. Prod, right? Yep, prod. Cool. And then I can make a git repo. New repo. Alert email. And private. Create. Git commit -m initial commit. We don't have any tests, that's fine. Add origin. This, git push origin head. And then I'm going to deploy this to dev and prod again. And I think that's going to do it for today. I think that's a good stopping point for us today. Let me make sure Terraform completed. Did. Sweet. And our code is here. Sweet. Okay, that's gonna wrap us up for today. Anyway, my name is Anthony. I upload my previous content to YouTube. That's youtube.com/AnthonyWritesCode, where you can find daily educational videos like this one, or previous streams like these ones. Yeah, basically you ask questions and I answer them in YouTube videos. I usually stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, Saturday. However, that's going to change next week. But for this week, it's still going to be the same. I announce my streams in 2 places. One of those is twitter.com/codewithanthony, where I basically say what I'm going to work on, and some days we work on them. Didn't quite get to this part today, but that's just how things go, I guess. And I also announce on the Discord, which you are free to join. Hey, what's up, Wiseron? Thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. But yes, please subscribe on YouTube, join the Discord, follow on Twitch, follow on Twitter, blah, 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 etc., etc. But thank you all for stopping by for today. Let's go find someone to raid.